Hi, stop scrolling for a second and take a couple of minutes to learn something very helpful for your business and also put a smile on your face. My name is Maggie Paratin. I'm a business and leadership coach, owner of Stairway to Leadership. And here is my guest.
I'm Thomas. I'm with Koyoti Inc, marketing and design studio here in Toronto.
Great. And we're both members of business advisory and networking group known as BANG. And this is a rapid fire interview that will give you a lot of value. So, Thomas, are you ready?
Let's do
Okay,
it.
let's go. Okay. So, who decided on the name of your 2-year-old and how did you come about it?
Well, that's a long story. The short version is that it's derived from a Greek muse, Urania, and but my last name is Wu, and so start with you, end with you. Didn't want to do that, so we chopped off the U, and it's become Rainia. Yeah.
Awesome. I love that. That's amazing. Next question. What's your favorite place in Toronto?
My favorite place in Toronto would be home.
Home. That's a good answer. Your wife will love that. Okay. And now going into more entrepreneurship and marketing because you're an expert in marketing. So, what are the three main mistakes you're seeing small business owners do in their marketing/branding that you definitely want them to avoid?
I would say the first one is there's too much talking about ourselves, and we are not talking to the customer, to the client, especially within the websites. There's too much. We've got 20 years experience. We've got blah, blah. Nobody wants to hear that. People want to hear how we're going to be helping them to resolve their problems. Number two would be there's people are using social media, people are using websites and stuff like that to ascertain whether or not they want to use you as a business. So especially for those who are solopreneurs, entrepreneurs that are with small teams, that needs to reflect your brand and who you are, core values. And so don't be afraid to really showcase that, because it is all about, and I'm starting to really hate the word, but it is all about that authenticity. And number three, off the top of my head, would be something. If your website looks like everybody else's, look at your competition. If you take away your logo and you take away the name of your company, can people tell that this is your company? Because if they can't, all you're doing is helping the incumbent, helping the strongest person within your industry. And those are the three that I would say that is the most prevalent, I think.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Next question. Coffee, tea, or juice?
Coffee.
Me too. Tea sometimes. And what do you do to stay as healthy as possible? Because as entrepreneurs, we're the business. We got to stay healthy. What do you do?
I find that the biggest thing that we can help ourselves do is sleep. We need to make sure that we get good quality sleep, and that, yeah, I'll
And
always,
as a
always,
young
always.
parent, I'm sure you can appreciate when you
Yes.
don't have it. Totally, totally. Okay. And what was the biggest source of clientele when you first started the business? And now, fast forward a few years, what's your biggest source of clients right now?
I think that it's been consistent for me. It's always been referrals. It's always been word of mouth. And I mean, I'm a marketing agency and I don't do a whole lot of marketing. But there's a difference, because the way that our company works is that we don't need a million customers.
Hmm.
Right? We only need a very small,
Mhm.
we need maybe, half a dozen or so customers, clients at any given time. So really, it's just making sure that we focus on our clients, making sure that they're doing well. And then after that, it's word of mouth and referrals.
I love it. I love a great business model. Okay, so last question. You've been a Bang member for a few years, definitely longer than me. So what keeps you coming back?
The people, the community. One thing that I do love about Bang, that unlike most networking groups, It is a group that cares about each other, that and has definitely formed a community. And any number of the members that are on Bang, Maggie, like yourself, I feel like I can reach out to at any time and say, hey, I'm working out this problem. Are you able to help me with this? And maybe share a couple of insights or second opinion.
Yeah, totally agreed. All right. Well, that was fun. Thank you so much for coming. And
Happy to
see
do it.
you soon in the buying meeting.
Absolutely.